Minecraft be looking like a horror game right now. In the previous beta and preview, the developers introduced a new fog effect, where creators can have fog really intense, like I have it, mild, low, or completely off. But check out the ambience feel right here. Now, we did get a slight update to shaders once again in this beta and preview. Now, this is what it looks like with it completely off, and this is what it looks like with it on. Horror maps are going to be so impressive. Now, one thing I've noticed that wasn't mentioned in the changelog is that if you do like to use shaders, you probably noticed that signs were broken. If you had typed something on a sign, it would not be noticed when you had shaders enabled. The developers have fixed this. Now, for those of you that would like to use the shaders that I'm using, there is a link down below in the description. There are 2 downloads you are going to need. Once again, this shaders pack is created by Poggy Is Lit. I'll leave a link down below so you can check him out. Go to the link and just scroll all the way down to the bottom. Once you've made your way to the downloads, these are the 2 that I am currently using. Now, the base pack is just the base shaders. If you'd like to have the new fog, then you are going to need the adaptive fog. The download link will take you to this page. Click on an ad. Now, this will say open another page. Just open the page and do not click on anything at all. Exit out of that page and you just got to wait around about 30 seconds. And this is going to be the same for both of these downloads. Once you're patient, it will say unlock content. After that, it'll take you to a media file link. I know it's an inconvenience, but it's the only way we can support people like Poggy. Once you have both downloads in a brand new world or pre-existing world, go to the bottom where you see experiments. Now, one of these has to be turned on. I typically turn them all on. The one you need to turn on is this one, Render Dragon features for creators. This enables the deferred rendering pipeline, which does require a PBR enabled resource pack, which is what we just downloaded. Turn this on. I usually just turn all of the experiments on because then you get to benefit from everything. In behaviors pack, you do need the adaptive fog. Turn this on. And in the resource pack, you are going to also need the Luminar streams. Make sure you've got the latest version. If you would like to mess around with this, tap on settings. For my world, I'm using intense because I like it really intense. You might want it as dynamic fog, medium, intense, vanilla, mild, or even time adaptive fog. It's completely up to you. Anyway, as for the changes, let's get into this. I want to mess around with this a little bit in today's video. So, this guy is reading the sign for us. Yes, a graphical change has been made. Now, according to the official changelog, adjusted the fall off of point light sources. For example, torches, just scoot on over a little bit there, lanterns, etc. To use a square Manhattan-based distance metric in the deferred technical preview. So they've made some changes to lights. I think this is to do where things fade out. Now, I am using an older version of this shaders pack, but things look so much better. In fact, there has been 2 really good changes this week. Let's get ourselves all kinds of different light blocks, and we just place these down. That's still broken on the top. That one's just way too bright. And yeah, that one's... Oh, we got the wrong one. Frog again. Let's try it again. We've not tried the verdant one. What does this one look like? Yeah, see what I mean? So some of them are still broken. I know a lot of you guys have been asking where this is, why it's not been released. It's just not ready. It's not going to be coming for quite some time. Regardless, though, they made some changes to lights, and lights are definitely starting to look a lot better in Minecraft Bedrock Edition shaders, especially from a distance, because usually these would fade out way too quickly. I mean, you can see how bright the lantern is on the left-hand side. That thing is incredibly bright. Another change was made, tinted ambient light color with point light color for better multicolored lighting over large distances in the deferred technical preview. We set this to daytime. Again, I do really get like the murky, muddy feel. It looks like there's been bushfires over there, but I kind of like that. I know not everyone does. One thing that I was trying to focus on is like candles from a distance. So you can see the colors. Trying to see how long it takes for those to fade out. It looks really, really good, especially when you see a lit village like this. Anyway, we must move on. Experimental features. Updated copper door textures, including oxidized variations. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what they changed. The textures, unless they were a broken thing, I really don't know. If they've recently updated Minecraft Java Edition, obviously it makes sense to update Minecraft Bedrock Edition and put them on par. Also, copper doors and trap doors now have the correct breaking time and blast resistance. Now, I actually don't know how well blast resistance these guys are. Let's give it a go. Let's see. I mean, not so great. Changes with the breeze. Breeze ground particles now stop playing when they are riding other entities. Separated the breeze, diffuse, and emissive textures. Now, one question I do have is that, can this guy go in a boat still? He can, / game mode S. Yeah, I mean, it kind of disables him. If I remember correctly, though, if I get in the boat with him, he can't actually hit me. He becomes friendly. What do you look like with shaders on, by the way? Hold on, can we see what you look like? I can't enable that when I'm in a boat. Turn this on. Wow, he looks actually really creepy inside of here, doesn't he? He really does. Let's have a little look at you again. He looks a little bit creepy, but anyway, he still can't break boats. So if you want to calm him down a little bit, get in a boat with him. Moving on to features and bug fixes, starting with blocks. Containers being cloned over no longer keep their container screens open and no longer cause crashes. Moving on to general fixes. Fixed a rare crash that could occur with the 7 C's achievement. Character creator. Fixed a bug that kept the previewed item on the paper doll even after navigating back using the sidebar. All unowned and owned emotes should now be discoverable within the emotes section of the dressing room. Now, this was not mentioned on the changelog, but did you know custom emotes have now been added by marketplace partners? Now, this is visible in the latest full release, which is 1.20.50, and also in the latest beta and preview. You head into dressing room, head to the emote screen, and scroll down. All of these are community created. Now, some of them get quite ridiculous in price. Like this one's 79p, makes complete sense. This one's 660, £3.29 for a moonwalk emote. I mean, by GOE Craft. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty cool, but like, damn, that's super expensive. There is some really wild ones in here, by the way. We have the robot dance by Block Perfect Studios. Who would have known they added the floss dance, which is, again, 660 Minecraft coins. There is another one here, which is just much faster and is a little bit cheaper. There's quite a few of the same emotes, though. User interface. Last highlighted button will not get pressed when the window regains focus anymore. We have a bug report. Buttons can be accidentally clicked when clicking out of the window and then back into the game. So this has been a problem for all of these versions. And we do have a video here. It's quite hard to tell, but basically this person is clicking off Minecraft, then back into Minecraft, and the last thing you are hovering over basically gets clicked. The best way to explain this, because I experienced this myself, I'm currently hovering over resume. If I go to Notepad and click back in, it would previously play as if I was clicking resume. Anyway, the friends drawer on the play screen now makes sounds when opened and closed. We also have technical updates. Let's read the changelog. So not too many changes, but we do have changes to API blocks, components, editor, graphical stability, and experimental technical updates. If you want the changelog, it's down below. I think it's been quite an impressive year for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. The updates are going to be slowing down over the next couple of weeks because the Bedrock developers will be going on Christmas vacation. We might get a couple of betas and previews, but don't be expecting too many updates. Apart from that, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.